Why does it have to be a specific?
This is
gender?
behind the scenes, by the way.
Why does it have to be a specific gender that?
Because niggas don't like fucking other people with niggas. I'm confused.
So who's to say the woman likes doing that? See, having another woman present in the bedroom too.
Let's keep it a buck. No, that's not the same shit. Let's keep it a buck. Most women have kissed other women. Most women have done stuff with other women.
Okay, just because another man is present doesn't mean you're gonna be in there sucking his dick. Like, it's not. It's not.
No, my point is, okay, this is my ultimate point, because I always ask this question with most other females that comes on the show. This shit blows my mind. I'm not gonna lie to you. It really blows my mind. Why is it that when a dude is with you, like he's giving you his time, attention, he's willing to die for you, etc., but you're not fulfilling his ultimate sexual desires, but a random dude, I'm not saying you because I think you said you haven't done it at all, but most women have done it before with just a random ass stranger. So why would you give somebody more that's doing less than someone that's giving you more and you would give them less?
You said, why would I give a stranger more as in giving them a threesome?
Yes.
I feel like adding another person into your relationship in general can make things weird and cause, jealousy. Even if it's not even, even if it's just sex, it's still, at the end of the day, you still had sex with somebody else. Even though I feel like it makes a relationship weird. It's like, are you bored of me? Like,
Well, yes.
Yeah, exactly. So.
What do you mean exactly? Yes. You would I'm gonna just keep it a buck. You will never be able to sexually satisfy your dude 100% yourself. Never. No woman will ever be able to sexually satisfy her man by herself. Period. Now, do you think men by themselves can satisfy? Like. Yes. What are you talking about? What do you mean? Men and women. Okay. Do you think men and women are the same?
Yeah.
In what
extent?
In what extent? Talk to me. No, talk to me. This is a learning lesson today. Let's go.
No, it's just more so like why certain rules only apply
because
to women.
I'm about to get to it. Do you think men and women are the same?
To a certain extent, yeah.
To what extent?
To the extent that I feel like we shouldn't say women can't do certain things that men supposedly can do. Like,
you can't. Okay, here's some game. You can't put the same blanket statement on one thing as it is another thing. For example, if you was walking down the street here in Buckhead, I don't know if you've been here before, and you saw two people arguing, and one was a guy, one was a girl, and the girl was like fucking hitting the dude and was like, oh, fuck you cheated on me, blah, 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 and the girl's hitting him, whatever, are you calling the cops? See, no, pause. Now pause. No. Just stay right there for a second. Just keep that in your mind for a second. Now I want you to walk down the same street. Now the words are reversed. And it's a guy that's hitting the girl. And he's like, fuck you cheated on me, bitch, blah, 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 and doing that. Would you call the cops?
I guess, yeah.
You see how fast you answered that one, but you didn't even answer the first one?
I mean...
You can't put blanket statements on one gender that you do on another gender. Okay, here's another one. There you got some kids, all right? You have two choices of a nursery. One is an all-female nursery, one is an all-male nursery. Which one are you putting your kids in?
I mean, whichever gender applies to them, I guess. What you mean? Like...
What? You have a kid.
Yeah.
Okay, so
I have one child.
You have one child.
So I'm going to put them, whatever gender they are, I'm putting them with whatever, like...
That's cap. You got a child and you looking for a nursery home, meaning like a fucking babysitter place.
Yeah,
I don't know what it's called.
Daycare.
Daycare. And you have a choice between an all-female one that's run by females, that females gonna watch your kids, etc. And you have one that's ran by male. It's a male-powered fucking nursery home. Child. What do you call it?
Oh, okay. Before when you explained, you didn't really...
Okay, I'm explaining it very clearly now.
All right, I got you.
One is a male, all male people who's watching your kids, etc. One is all female. Which one are you putting your kids in?
Women.
Thank you. So that means to some extent you can't put the same blanket statement on men that you do on women. Now, for instance, is it easy for you to get sex?
I guess so.
Okay. Is it easy for women to get sex?
Yeah.
Okay. Is it easy for men to get sex?
Not as easy as women, but
not even close. 33% of men are either a virgin or haven't had sex in a year. That's a statistic. So if it's easy for you to get, it can't be respected. That's how life works. If it's hard for a man to get sex, then it's respected. That's how life works. If it's hard to get, then you will be respected by getting it. So that's why you can't put blanket statements on men and women, because we view the world and act differently. We date differently. We have different things going up and down, left and right. So you can't say, oh, men are going to put the same blanket statements on for men as for women, because we two different entities in this world. Why your face look like that? But talk to me. No, you got some butts. Talk to me.
No, I don't have no butts to what you're saying. I mean, you're entitled to what you got to say. What's your opinion or whatever and whatnot.
Opinion? What did I say? That was opinion.
I don't know. Like, going back to what you were saying about men, women not being able to do stuff basically that men can do or whatever, calling it a blanket statement and saying, we're different. Okay, we're different.
We are.
And whatnot. But
I literally just gave you examples of how we different. Because
you did.
Yeah.
Yeah, but honestly,
I'm confused. Go ahead.
What am I trying to say?
Talk to me. What? Go ahead. Talk to me. What blanket statement that you were talking about earlier that you would want? Because you said that you had a problem with people putting different things for different. What is that scenario that you was talking about or you was thinking in your mind?
Repeat that? My bad.
Okay. Earlier you said that you wish that people had the same blanket statement because the ultimate topic was about threesome, right?
Yeah.
So my question to you would be, what open blanket statement that you would have for a relationship when relationships are not the same for men and women? Because you said specifically, I want, to be able to do the same thing with a dude that you do with a woman. And I was like, it don't work like that.
I mean, we're both two people in a relationship. If we're in a relationship, then why can't I have the things that you have equally?
Okay.
Like,
my question to you would be this then.
Why can't I have something that I want to, like, why can't I indulge in my if that's my fantasy, why can't I indulge in that fantasy?
Okay.
The same way you want to indulge in being with another woman. Like,
Got you. I understand that. Now, my question to you would be, is that truly your fantasy or you just want that because I want to do it?
Probably truly a fantasy, not necessarily because you want to do it like with another woman. Okay.
So you personally, I want to ask you now personally, that's a fantasy of yours?
Perhaps.
Okay.
Maybe.
That means,
I feel like a lot of women have that fantasy, low-key.
Okay. Now, if that's a fantasy, is that a one-time thing or is that something you want to occur multiple times?
A one-time thing. Just as I expect a threesome with a woman to be a one-time thing. If I'm in a relationship, like, I don't want that to be a regular occurrence, because I feel like at that point, just leave me.
Why?
Because why am I not enough?
Because you will never be enough.
No, very much enough. Like, men are just greedy.
It's not about greedy. It's about we are programmed a certain way. We act a certain way. We want certain things. Now, obviously, I'm not saying that you should be out here cheating. Obviously, I'm not saying you should be out here lying and telling bitches I'm with this girl when you with this and this and this. But I'm just giving you just raw shit right now, which is, guys, sexually, one woman will never be able to quench that urge because we're not made for one woman. On the other hand...
So then be alone. Be by yourself.
Okay.
Do that by yourself.
And that's what's happening that you see in the world.
Yeah.
But here's the problem. Guess who loses in the end?
Him?
You. No, guess who? Ultimately,
in what way? Loses how?
Because, oh shit, now I'm about to get controversial. We might get canceled after this. I don't give a fuck though. But as a man, right, you are here for, obviously, there's different levels to this shit. So I'm just speaking on the baseline of why you're here. As a man, as a male mammal, you are here to procreate with as many women as possible. That's how you're made, that's how your body's made, that's how your hormones are made, etc. For you, it's about quality. It's about finding the best man that you can find, not about quantity. For us, it's quantity. For you, it's quality. So for us, if we around and we fucking a whole bunch of women, a lot of dudes will be happy with that. But for you, over a long period of time, you will want someone that you can settle down with. But then if there's nobody to settle down with, you will lose. Because you're going to lose out ultimately. Now, what?
I mean, and I continue.
No, go ahead. I'm here to listen. Shit.
I don't see not having a man as a loss. Like, I feel like I don't need, like, if I'm...
This is a good conversation. Let's go. Because I feel like it is a loss.
It's not a loss. Honestly, I'm going to be just fine. I'm going to breathe just fine. I'm going to sleep just fine. You feel me? Like,
okay.
Like, nothing is... Yeah, men could bring certain things to the table, whatever, and stuff like that. But at the end of the day, if I don't have a man, I'm going to still provide for myself. I'm going to still do me. I'm going to do what I got to do. Like, like, I'm going to still be great, you know?
I get that. And I understand that to some degree. But biologically speaking, you lost. If you don't have if you don't have a dude that you like, you admire, you respect, and you know y'all can get married or whatever the case may be, because some people don't believe in marriage. So I'm guessing long-term partnership, you lost. Just like if you a guy and you live in your mom's basement and you can't get no girls because you literally can't get girls, you lost too. So why is it that there are dude losers, and you can I bet you call dudes losers before, that stay in their mom's basement, that don't have no ambition, etc., that don't get no bitches. You called him losers, but there's no women losers. Why is that?
Yeah, nobody said there's no women losers out there, but
I don't hear people say women losers. I never hear when people say, "Oh, she's a loser."
I don't know, like, I feel like in general, women are more ambitious. Like, we go and get it. Like, we, like...
What do you mean?
Like...
Hold on now.
Like, I don't meet a lot of women that are doing nothing with their life, who are comfortable with just staying at home and living with their parents. You know, I know women who are in college and who have good paying jobs. And,
I would agree,
you know, being a mother and also, like, you know, doing what they got to do to provide or help out or whatever the case may be. So I don't see a lot of women on some, like, loser shit. Like...
Okay. Got you. I'm glad you said that, and that's dope. Now, when I say loser shit, I'm using contextually in the dating world, in the dating marketplace, in the biology or procreation, that type of aspect. When you're talking about that, I actually think more women are winning than men when it comes to, like, you know, money making, getting on your goals, getting on your purpose, that type of shit. But that's not what we're talking about.
Oh, but you brought up men in their mother's basement, so I just they get they get no bitches.
I got you, like, but here's the difference: men and women are not the same. So I can't get up. See, that's what's the problem with blanket statements. I can't say a girl in her parents' basement and she got no money and no fucking job, because she's still not a loser. She can literally go outside, dress up, and she could be a bad bitch, and then boom, she get a millionaire and marry him, and then she's living good. Yeah. It's not that you can't put the same thing on men and women. So for a man, you have to fucking make something of yourself. You have to have status, have to have a car, have to have a house, right? For you to even deal with certain women, right? So for you, if you don't get your life together financially, you will lose out on women, etc. So I'm not saying to, you know, chase women and all that shit. I'm talking about, you know, chase back, etc. But you're still a loser if you can't get women. That's period. Just like if you're a woman, if you can't keep men, you're a loser.
I mean, at the end of the day, I feel like that's emphasizing on other people's opinions of you. Like, to call somebody a loser, like, who am I to say that person is a loser because they don't get bitches or they don't, you know, or they're not winning in dating and stuff like that. Like,
and they, by definition, a loser.
I feel like that's like, what do you, like...
Talk to me. Go ahead. This is an open conversation. Let's go.
Like, it's what you define as a loser.
But there's multiple things of how I define it as a loser. And again, what I'm talking about, I want to be very specific with what I'm saying. In the context of dating relationships, if you're a guy and you can't get bitches, you're a loser. If you're a woman and you can't keep men, you're a loser.
I wouldn't say you're a loser. I'd say there's probably some aspects of that woman that she needs to work on. That's maybe the reason why she's not keeping men, or she's picking the wrong type of men and stuff like that. So it's not...
But you're a loser until you become a winner and you be able to retain the dudes that you actually admire, respect as a woman. And as a dude, you able to get women. Thoughts? She said what'd you say, supposedly? Oh my God. All right. But back to the original thing, and the original question, which was about the threesome. Yeah. Do you see yourself ever having a threesome at all?
I mean, shit, maybe one day.
Okay. Now, in that certain scenario, that would only happen with someone that you don't know, correct? Both of the people, I'm guessing. Because you said in the question you said it was you rather have a stranger.
Mm-hmm. I wouldn't want it to be a full-on stranger.
Okay. So, but someone not that you're dating.
Yeah, that I'm not dating. Yeah, okay. I would prefer that.
So then my ultimate question would be, why is it that you are willing to give more to someone that is you're not dating and get less from someone who's actually giving you more, which is the relationship, which is time, which is him willing to die for you, money, etc.?
I mean, who says that you're giving those strangers, giving them more?
By having a threesome with someone else, you're giving them more in the sexual.
That's like, I mean, it sounds like you're generalizing all men and all men want threesomes. I mean, maybe you're a man.
No.
Maybe they all do.
All want threesomes, yes. Like, point blank period, yes, we want threesomes. I'm speaking for all niggas when I say we want fucking threesomes.
Well.
But
I mean, I don't know, man. I'm going to say it's giving more. I just feel like adding someone in, like I said earlier, adding someone like extra into your relationship. I feel like that jeopardizes like a lot of things.
What if I explained that relationship is actually good? Y'all been together for 3 years. So if
it's good, then why is there a threesome being brought up? I understand like sexual desires and whatever, but like if I'm not enough but we're still good, but we're not good in the sexual aspect.
Okay, I want to be very clear. Mm-hmm. When I say good, you could still be good. It could just not meet your ultimate desires of sex. And my question to you would be, why would you award that to someone that is not putting in the time and effort and the money, the time, the tears, the talking, etc., to someone that you don't know barely versus someone that you're dating? Even if the relationship is good and everything is good and everything is fine, etc., he just wants this experience because maybe he never had it before. Maybe he just wants it. I don't know. But he come to you very calmly, very coolly. Hey, I've been thinking about this for a while. I want to, explore. Yeah. I'm trying to my best to put myself in that situation. I'm trying to explore. What are your thoughts on having a threesome?
I guess as long as they feel comfortable, if I come to the table and say I want this, as in if I want,
oh my God,
look,
go ahead, I'm listening, but go ahead.
If they feel comfortable to come to me and say, yeah, I want to fuck this girl and let's fuck her together, whatever the case may be.
What if he say it's not a girl? He just says I want to fuck a girl, not this girl, because that's a whole nother thing, because that implies that this person be looking and blah blah blah. Yeah. He just says I want to fuck a girl. You can even choose. Hey, you can decide the girl. Just make sure she bad as fuck. I just want to have a threesome, or just give me a hall pass and I'll go, do my thing.
A hall pass? The fuck?
You don't know what a hall pass is?
No, I know what it is.
Oh, okay.
But I'm saying like, okay.
Why you look like that?
Like I'm saying, like, he needs to keep that same energy.
Oh my God.
That same energy.
Got you.
If that's something I would want. If I were to come to him and say, I want a threesome.
It's not happening.
With two, exactly, it's not happening.
But here's the thing that I tell people, generally speaking, it's not happening even if he was single. He wouldn't want that even if he was single. You don't, as a man, you're not thinking about, oh shit, I want a threesome with 2 dudes and a guy or girl. You're not even thinking about that because you don't want that in general. You might even pass up on that.
So why was niggas running trains on bitches in high school and shit like
because
that?
Because they couldn't get pussy.
like together as brothers.
No, but I want to be very clear with what I'm saying. I'm not saying that they wouldn't do it. I'm saying that that's not something that they think about or like they fantasize about or that they want to do.
I understand because it's like, that's your lady and you don't want to see your lady gagging on another man's, whatever, Johnson.
Yeah.
Like,
yeah.
Like you don't want to, see that or whatever because, you might see, ran through, she looked like a slut. She looked like a hoe, whatever.
Yes.
But it's like.
Like what?
Either way. In a relationship, I expect you to want to give me the same things that I'm giving you. Like, if I give you And
that's not even listening.
That's not even to say that I would want that. Like, it's not even to say, like, it's just more so if I come to you like that, like, what's your response? Are you gonna have the same energy?
There's no such thing as same energy. That's what I'm trying to get you to understand. No, it's not. When you are in a relationship, you do not bring the same things to the table. When a man and woman gets into a relationship, generally speaking, you may be different. So maybe I'm not talking about you.
Yeah.
But generally speaking, a guy brings security, provisioning, shit, and faithfulness way down the line. For you, faithfulness is literally the number one thing. We only deal with you because of that. We want exclusive rights to your vagina, so to speak, if that makes sense. That's the number one thing.
So why can't women want exclusive rights?
Because y'all don't.
Yeah, we don't want exclusive rights?
Okay. If there was a list and you can only choose certain items, that would probably be third on most women lists. God damn it, bro. Hello.
Hey, I'm over here by a parking garage.
Yeah, I got you. All right. What do you actually see? Do you see like residence parking?
Yeah, it says resident parking only, the Irby.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, so there's two big metal gates here. I don't know if I can get through them or.
Yeah. I'll send you the code. The code is 3708.
Alright. And then when I go in here, where do I go from here?
Just go straight, then make a left, then you're gonna go to the elevator, and you're just gonna press 11. Hold on, it's gonna call me. And then it's room 1147. No, yeah, you gotta type in a number. You gotta type in 3708. Hello?
It ain't no like touch screen or nothing on the thing.
Is there?
Hello? What is the number again, dude?
The number is 3708.
3708 is the number.
I don't know who you talking to.
Yeah, I guess it was like a voice activated thing instead of like a touchpad. I thought it would be a touchpad.
No, it should be a touchpad. If you at the front, there's two doors. There's like a big double doors, and to the right of it is a call box.
It was like in the middle of it, like in between the doors. We went like up a thing into a parking garage.
You went up a thing to a parking garage. You might be in the wrong thing.
You know, like up to like the first floor of a parking garage. That was like right through the gates right there.
No, you might be in the wrong thing. You might want to go to. You got to go to the front of the building.
Okay, yeah, because I'm over here like this Uber thing. Sometimes it gives you like the wrong entrance to go through when it comes to like community stuff.
No, I got you. But yeah, you're definitely in.
When we the outside road that we came from right there, when we just came like into this parking garage, there's a restaurant on the corner.
Yeah, so I know where you at because that's where we park at. So you got to go outside of that and you got to make a left and then make a immediate another left. So that way you in front of the building, and then when you in front of the building, it's another parking. It says like 15 minutes residential parking, visitor parking I should say actually, and then you park there, and then that's where the doors are. All right, and it's 3708. All right. All right, damn, you said some good shit. You said very specifically, keep that same energy, and we was talking about that men and women don't bring the same things to the table. And you said, what was your question again?
I don't think
No, you asked a question because I was explaining something. So I think your question was, damn, what was it exactly so I can answer it directly? Oh, if there was a list of things for guys, right? Faithful is like 5-4 on that list when it comes to you.
Oh, okay, yeah, now I remember you asked why can't men be exclusive? That's what I said. Something like that, along the lines of exclusivity. And you said wanting a woman to be only for you.
Yes.
But a man doesn't necessarily have to be only for one woman.
100%. Most women don't deal with dude for just for just exclusive dick. They deal with them because number one, security. That's why, generally speaking, women want a guy that's taller than them, make more money than them, more status, etc. That's the number one. Number one is literally security. Number two is provisioning, which is taking care of me. You know, if I get fucking, you know, some people want to be housewives, etc. Then when you talk about all the other shit, yeah, it's like probably 3 or 4 on the list. But for us, that's number one. So that's what I'm saying. You can't. That's what I'm saying. That's what my whole problem was with this whole behind the scenes. Was you can't put blanket statements on stuff because we don't bring the same things to the table, which was the ultimate thing. I'm bringing to the table security, blah, 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 and then that faithful shit. You bring into the table that faithful shit, and then all the other shit. Thoughts? Talk to me.
I feel like faithfulness is not necessarily the first thing. I feel like it's not a first, second, or third kind of thing. Like you're saying, that's the first thing when a woman brings is faithfulness.
What?
Like
100%. We is not dealing with a bitch that's not fucking other niggas. What do you mean?
And we're not dealing with a dude that's I put we statements out here like
yeah.
But I'm not dealing with a dude that's dealing with other women. Just because he's taller than me, he provides. And
First of all, why are you doing that? Don't do that.
Like,
okay.
Like, I'm not dealing, like, that's, it gives low self-esteem vibes. It's like, why are you allowing someone to, like, be out there or whatever, not necessarily being faithful just because leverage. You think you have leverage.
Huh?
You think. You have leverage.
No, everyone has leverage. It depends on how much. You have a vagina, you have leverage. I have money, I have leverage. I have this, I have leverage. I got alcohol, I got leverage. No matter what you are, you have leverage in what demands. It depends on the person you deal with. So, for instance, for you, if you dealing with a dude that's average, that makes the average amount of money, that's the average height, that's the average everything, he can't have leverage over you because he's average. But if he's a dude that's, I don't know, the fucking... what do you call this shit? The golden rule. 666, meaning 6 feet, 6 figures, and 6-pack. He has much more leverage because now it's less of him and more of you. Meaning more beautiful women or women with vaginas in general. So then he will have more leverage because now he can replace you with someone who can fulfill the things that that's closer to what he wants. So, going back, 100%. Girls, you may say that, but if you took away the security aspect, would you still stay with that dude? He was faithful as fuck. He was faithful. I'm talking about faithful. He will never cheat with another girl ever.
Yeah, I guess so. Shit.
Stop the cap. Stop the cap. How tall are you?
I'm like 5'5".
Okay. So, have you ever dated someone shorter than you?
No, I haven't.
Got him.
I've dated men that I've considered, on the shorter side, 5'7", 5'8".
Of course.
My height.
Of course.
So it's
but
like,
not shorter than you.
I mean, how often do you really come across men that are like...
Oh,
how often...
I'm going to say... Like, I know a lot of niggas.
Like...
I know a lot of short niggas.
I know some short dudes, but I haven't,
Yeah.
A lot of the short dudes, I don't even think they'd be interested in me. But, honestly...
No, they...
But... Because I'm not even, I'm average height.
Okay.
And average height for a male is, 5'7". 5'7",
5'8", yeah.
5'8", yeah.
Okay.
So it's how often do I really come across men that are...
I get it. I get what you're saying. But my ultimate point is, would you trade a super faithful dude for a dude that's don't bring you no security when it comes to finances, don't bring you no security when it comes to physical, doesn't make you feel secure, doesn't provide anything when it comes to that security aspect? You would rather choose someone that's faithful? Keep it a buck. Keep it a bean.
I mean, if we're in a relationship, I expect someone to be faithful. That's the bottom line.
I get that. I'm just trying to find the hierarchy. That's all I'm doing. I'm not saying that I'm not saying that you don't want that. I'm just saying which one is more important to you.
Faithful.
Faithful is more important than security?
Yeah, sure.
Okay, all right.
Damn,
all right.
We could work on the other stuff.
Huh?
We could work on the
We
other stuff.
can work on the other stuff. All right. So for damn, this is rare, but majority. I'm talking about majority of women would not agree with that. Majority would want someone that's taller to make more money, mustache, etc. Hello.
Hey, bro, they got us stuck up in this argument that we went into, bro. I gave her like the number that she said to give me,
Uh-huh.
right, to give to them, and like when I try to come out of this, it's the same number.
Okay, because you went you. Okay, just tell them to let the gate up because you went to the wrong gate and you Uber or something.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, bro.
All right.
They went in and I was stuck here. We didn't hear like possible.
Yeah. All right. Just let me know if y'all got any more problems.
Yeah, they just opened up the gate, man.
Okay.
Bro, was waiting for like 5 minutes.
I got you. Just make a left and then another left, and then you're gonna be at the front of the Irby. All right. Yes, sir. Goddamn. Fuck. Anyway, final thoughts on this behind the scenes. This is a long ass one.
What?
I said final thoughts on the behind the scenes. The whole conversation about blanket statements, men and women being the same, not the same. Closing thoughts, final thoughts. What are your final thoughts?
Shoot. I don't know what my final thoughts are about this, honestly, but I'm shoot. Let me see.
Any final thoughts? This is behind the scenes. This was behind the scenes for that one.
I feel like.
Oh shit. Go ahead. Say it with your chest.
If I could figure out what I'm trying to say. Because honestly.
What? Do you have anything you disagree with? Anything you really agree with? Anything that you just want to say to the people that are watching? 90% male, 10% female? Like, you know, the demographics between the ages of 18 and 34?
Shoot. Keep that same energy.
Oh my God. All right, we can end it on that one. And what's your IG?
Tony Ann, 2 I's and 2 E's at the end.
All right, if you enjoyed this video, make sure you like, subscribe. This was Behind the Scenes. We out. Peace. Oh, God.